Schmack-a-magob, everybody. It's a time for another bracket from Mr. Waylon Latimer. And Waylon wants me to do brackets featuring the last song on these albums against each other. You know, there'll be a left bracket and a right bracket. And I wrote it all here. And I'm ready to do this. Let's do this, Waylon. Alright, starting it off with Stones with Shattered versus Alice with Inmates We're All Crazy. You know, I love From the Inside. That song's a little too... It's good, but I don't really like the female singing too much. I'm going to give that to the Stones. Next, Tesla's Party's Over versus Coma from Guns N' Roses. Easily Coma from Guns N' Roses. And I'm going to put Coma even over the Stones. That's one of the best Guns N' Roses songs. I love that song. Alright, next. Iron Maiden, Alexander the Great versus Dawkins, Turn on the Night. Ooh, they're both awesome, but I got to go with Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great versus Coma. Damn. I'm going with Guns N' Roses still. I'm going to keep it Coma. Alright, next. Twisted Sister, Day of the Rocker versus Wasp, The Torture Never Stops. Wasp. Torture Never Stops. Love that song even more than Coma. So now Wasp is taking the lead. I love that. Rust, Mystic Rhythms versus BOC, Astronomy. Not a fan of Power Windows. No thank you, sir. I'm definitely giving that to BOC. But, and I love Astronomy. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. I'm still going with Wasp. Sucking on your day. Your master sucks the juice. That song rules, man. Alright, next. Not Now John, Pink Floyd versus... Wait. Not Now John. Isn't that the... That's not the last song off Final Cut, is it? I think it's that Son of the Sunset, whatever. Two Suns or something. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Versus When the Levee Breaks, Zeppelin. You know, I love that Pink Floyd song. You know, I was never a big fan of Final Cut, but I've always liked that song. And now I pretty much like all of Final Cut. But man, When the Levee Breaks, are you kidding me? That wins. When the Levee Breaks versus Torture Never Stops. Wasp. Yeah, I said it. Led Zeppelin is eons better than Wasp, in my opinion. But when it comes to Torture Never Stops, I'm putting it above When the Levee Breaks, and I love that song. Alright, Wasp is still holding on. Alright, Psycho Holiday, Pantera. No, that's not the last song. Did I write that right? I wrote it right, didn't I? Psycho Holiday is like the third song off Cowboys from Hell. Oh, whatever. Let's just suspend our animation. Psycho Holiday versus Rust in Peace, Polaris. Megadeth. Megadeth easily. And Psycho Holiday is a pretty badass song. Polaris versus Torture Never Stops. Wasp. And I love Polaris, man. But I'm giving it to Wasp. Alright, the final songs. Metal Militia from Metallica versus Slayer. Show No Mercy. Metal Militia. Metal Militia over Torture Never Stops. The winner on the left side is Wasp. Yes, that's how much I love that damn song. It beat all these killer songs. Wasp is the winner. Alright, well, Wasp win it all. Let's find out. Alright, now we go on the flip side. On the right side with Motley Crue On With The Show versus When the Smoke Comes Down, the Scorpions. That one's super close, but I'm going with the Scorps on that one. Fastway, Far From Home versus Kiss Save Your Love. Both great, but man, Fastway. I'm so far. Freaking love that song. And I'll put it above the Scorpion song too, When the Smoke Comes Down. Alright, next. Motorhead, Limb From Limb versus Anthrax, Howlin' Furies. Ooh, that one's kind of tough. Motorhead. Motorhead versus Fastway, featuring Fast Eddie Clarke, that played on Limb From Limb. I'm going with Fastway. I love that damn song. Might win it all. Alright, next. Deep Purple, Space Truckin' versus Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution. I'm giving that to Deep Purple. But, no, I still like that Fastway song more. Alright, let's keep going. Queensryche, Eyes of the Stranger versus Judas Priest, Evil Fantasy. Both great, but I'm going with Queensryche. And man, the Eyes of the Stranger versus Far From Home, I'm going to have to go with Queensryche. So Fastway, damn. Want a Fastway to win, really. But man, Eyes of a Stranger is so badass. All right, next. The Doors, When the Music's Over versus Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? Not necessarily stoned, but beautiful. I'm giving that to Hendrix, but I'm still going to say Queensryche is better. All right, next. Van Halen, House of Pain versus Sabbath, Warning. Damn, son. I'm going to go with Sabbath. Warning is my favorite song off the first album, and I don't care. I really don't care if it's a cover. It's my favorite song off that album, and I wouldn't take anything out. I love that guitar solo. I like the whole thing. Oh, man. All right, now last. Sabbath, Over and Over versus Queen, Show Must Go On. Man, I love them both, but I'm giving that to Queen. But I'm not giving it to Queen over Warning. Warning is the winner on the right side. All right, so now we got... Oh, this is torturous. Torture never stops over Warning. Well, whatever. You can call me biased all you want. I'm going with Sabbath. Warning is the winner of this bracket. Hey, Waylon, if you want to ever do a runner-up, I predict Torture Never Stops may win, because I would put Torture Over Stops over all those other songs as well. That's right, I said it. And thank you, Waylon, so much for another killer bracket, brain teaser, brain fryer bracket. A lot of fun to do. Torturous as well, but hey, you know, beats digging ditches. Thank you again, Waylon. If you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please. And ring that little notification bell. Please. And give this video a like. Please. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.